Now, we already know that Ubisoft is working on next generation development, and 360 is rumored to already have some, like, have done a lot of R&D, which is research and development for the next console already. Now, another thing is that Project Natal right now is just like the starting stepping stone, because Natal is going to actually be a part of the next Xbox 360 integrated. So they actually they about to form Voltron, dog. Like, they putting everything together from handheld to 360 to the next Xbox, all on the same market, all successful with Project Natal, putting everything together. Now, when they put all these things together and everything like that and stuff, it's gearing up for like a late 2011 release. Now, the reason why I can't say I know it to confirm it, but this is what I want to say. Ghost Recon is supposed to be the game that's going to release with Xbox 360 day and date. Well, you know, not Xbox 360, but the next Xbox day and date. And these is things that was coming from Ubisoft. So if that's the case and everything like that, and it's aimed towards that 2011 joint, that's going to be crazy. Also, the Unreal Engine 4 is supposed to be done in, I believe, it's supposed to be done in 2011, but, you know, the games that's using that engine is supposed to be released early 2012, I believe. Now, if you look at late 2011 releasing a console, then early 2012 bringing the games for it with the Unreal Engine, the newly Unreal Engine for the next generation, they're working on that too. So they actually building up their fortress, you know what I'm saying, to release the next Xbox. And if they do it this way, it's going to be huge and everything is going to be intact. And that right there, yo, I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. So if everything that we're seeing now is going to be 10 times that much sicker in the next coming years. Alright, and Microsoft seems to be leading the way with that as well. Alright, so one love and God bless. We about to go into the PlayStation 3 news. You already know what it is. And don't forget, I got a special guest, dog. Alright, peace. It's the HipHopGamerShow. Yeah, I'm back. PlayStation 3 news, and we about to get it on and popping, man. Now check this out. On the real, I'm gonna tell you, this is obviously my, you know, personal opinion, but I'm serious when I say it. You know what I mean? Now, Uncharted 2, to me, is Sony's own personal Gears of War franchise, but better. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you why, yo. First of all, you know, anytime you're doing like a comparison, obviously Gears of War got more of the action as far as, you know, the gore, the blood, chainsaw guns and everything, so that's always gonna be like, yo. But Uncharted 2 got a sense of the sense of realism to it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like a average everyday person who lost his treasure, that his grandfather so-called left him, he got to go do this. So it's more like your everyday person going through this big adventure. So it brings a sense of more real life, realism there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know, fighting locusts, which is not bad, but I'm just talking about my opinion. Now, Uncharted 2, as far as the hype that it's getting, it's not like people is hyping it to help the game sell. Like, the game came out, it did what it needed to do when it came out, you know, in 2007. And when all they doing is showing you the game, and people is going crazy. So it's not like people who saw the game and everybody's just trying to hype it up real fast to get everybody else into it. Everybody is into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, E3 game of the show is not anything to sleep on. You feel me? Now, Uncharted 2, from the gameplay, is smoother than Gears of War's gameplay. I give you an example, and I go back to what my man Clicky B said before, because he looked at like he was inspired, you know what I'm saying, by like Uncharted. He's like, wow, because when he actually played the game, he saw that Uncharted was even smoother than his own game Gears, and he said that. You feel me? So it's like Uncharted has smoother gameplay, as more of a realistic type of story. 3, there's way more dialogue in the game to make you feel more a part of it. You feel more, you know, captivated. That's 3. 4, the environments is like bigger and much more complex. How you could jump here, hang here, shoot this, shoot that, like run around, shimmy around this. Like, you jump in the water and be swimming, and it's that crazy. But looking at Uncharted 2, this parts where you walk in, you carrying your person, you got the co-op, you got the online, and it all runs so smooth. Even with the beta, it ran like a finished title. I'm telling you, like, this game right here is like becoming the game on Sony's platform. It's getting to that Gran Turismo, God of War type of level, meaning that, like, you can't say like Sony without saying Uncharted. That's how big this title is becoming. And I just wanted to put it out there because from the gameplay mechanics, the smoothness of the gameplay, even the graphics, everything has to offer is just that much more over the top than Gears of War. You know what I'm saying? Now, even there's a fighting system. Like, there's no like fist fighting or kicking or nothing like that. And it's just so much more to that game for a third-person action adventure shooter game, you want to call it. You know what I mean? So I just needed to put that out there so people could know that, yo, like, you got some great games coming out, and even the great games of before, is being outdone by these games. And then, there's going to come a time where Uncharted to get outdone or whatever. But right now, Uncharted is definitely Sony's own personal, like, Gears of War. And when I say that, I mean by the type of effect it's going to have. Will it sell as good as Gears of War? It's possible. It's possible. But I'm not sure because Gears of War is a monster. But I just wanted to put that out there. Uncharted 2 is the truth. Now, another thing I want to speak on, which is crazy, right? Now, Rage and Doom 4 is going to be massive, right? And these games are going to be superior on PlayStation 3. Now, when PlayStation 3 first came out, they was always talking about how their games would be superior over 360. But that wasn't the case. It was only the case, really, with exclusives. But when you look at multi-platform, shit, Xbox 360 was really outperforming PS3 for a good minute. You see what I'm saying? So, to the eyes of the people, it didn't look like, Sony. So it looked like Sony was lying. You know what I'm saying? Now, between Rage and Doom 4, when these games come out, that's when all the stuff that Sony was talking in the beginning of their life cycle is really gonna come into light. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because these games are, multi-platform, so you're going to get to see this, like, how superior it is over the 360 counterpart. Now, the thing is about this, out of all of that work, out of all the, superior technical features the PS3 has or whatever, out of all of that, considering the fact that Rage and Doom is not coming out till, like, next year, will it matter? Because you're still going to get the game on 360. It's not going to be, bad to the point you can't play it. It's still going to look incredible. But the thing is, the point is this. Like, will it even matter anymore? And the reason why I say that is because roughly a year before the next Xbox seems to be releasing, which is most likely 2011, late 2011, like, that's when Sony is really showing that they are that much better than Xbox. It's like kind of too late in the game to prove a point that you said when you first started. You feel me? So it's like a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? So I wanted to ask you guys, leave your comments and let me know what you think. When Rage come out and Doom 4 come out, and like the superior specs of PS3 is shown in the actual game where you can see, I guess, more texture detail or something, however they do to design it. When they show that, will it matter, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day for, like, the mass market of hardcore gamers? You know what I mean? Will it matter? So please let me know, what you think of that. Now, also, I want to talk about this. Crysis. Now, we all know Crysis 2 is coming. It's going to be sick. And that's it. Shut up. Like, it's going to be sick, right? But check this out, though. Now, the Cry engine, the Crytek, they said themselves that it seemed like it's going to take more advantage of the PS3. You know what I'm saying? It's more of an advanced engine that's going to work with PS3 a little better than the 360, right? Now, let me ask you this, right? When I was doing some research on the cell and how the 360 is and stuff, there's positives and negatives on each. And when I brought this up to a few developers,